Hello YouTube, Pallav here, and Apple finally announced the brand new iPhones in the US, the iPhone 8, the iPhone 8 Plus and the iPhone X. In this particular video, we're going to talk about the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus, and we'll try to see what has changed since the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, and whether I should actually wait for the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus, or simply can go ahead and buy the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, which by the way will now sell at much less price than before. So what are the key differences? What has changed since the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus? You can check out some of those here. Now the iPhone 8 and the 8 Plus comes in a brand new glass back as opposed to the metal one on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. The iPhone 8 in fact looks almost exactly like the Galaxy S6 or S7. So this glass back also means that the weight has increased. In fact, the iPhone 8 Plus weighs about 20 grams more than the iPhone 7 Plus, and it's really heavy at 202 grams, mind you. Apart from that, this glass back also enables the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus to have a wireless charging capability. That's another new thing. Then, of course, the inside power, the chip, as always happens, you now have a brand new A11 Bionic chip. And they're calling it Bionic because this chip is kind of also AR enabled, augmented reality enabled. Plus you also have 3 GB of RAM, so the RAM also has increased. That's difference number 3. The fourth difference is that the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus now records 4K video at 60 FPS and 1080p at 240 FPS. Twice the speed in both cases as compared to the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. I personally never needed a 4K resolution, and even when I recorded a 4K resolution, even 4K 30p, those are just like, less than 1 minute clips. And most of us in India here do not have fast enough internet to upload those or even stream those. So that's something that's more like a bonus, but you get the option, of course, if you're specifically for pro videographer and you want to go with your phone. So that's really cool. So apart from that, now the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus will come in 64 GB and 256 GB versions, as opposed to the 32 GB, 128 GB and 256 GB versions of the 7 and 7 Plus. Apart from that, there are some software enhancement, like there's this brand new filter called Portrait Lighting, I see. But then we expect that to come to other phones as well, because it's a software feature, that's just a filter. So yeah, those are the key 5 differences. Apart from that, most of the other things are almost identical. They say the camera is better, the algorithm is better, but the aperture and the sensor size and all remain the same. So yeah, these are the main differences. Now, what are the difference between the 8 and the 8 Plus? Almost exactly the difference that was between the 7 and the 7 Plus. Obviously the 8 Plus, the 5.5-inch screen, bigger device, heavier device. The 8 Plus also has this dual camera setup, a 12MP plus 12MP camera setup on the back, which enables it to have the portrait mode, like the bokeh mode, the depth of field mode, where you can make the background artificially out of focus. It also means that only the 8 Plus has this portrait lighting feature. Yeah, a bigger device means obviously the 8 Plus is also much heavier at 202 grams as opposed to 140 grams of the 8. Apart from that, there is a difference in the battery capacity, obviously, because the 8 Plus is a much bigger device, but the battery capacity remained the same as their respective predecessors. So I would not take that as a particular advantage on the 8 and 8 Plus, but if you want to know about the difference between the 8 and 8 Plus, yeah, and that's it. So main difference is in the camera and in the battery, I would say. Apart from that, the 8 and the 8 Plus are almost identical device, and if you like a bigger screen, then 8 Plus could be for you. I definitely would go for the 8 Plus, mainly due to the dual camera setup. That's a really cool thing. And yeah, but then overall, I do not see a pressing reason to actually wait for the 8 and 8 Plus, apart from if you absolutely love the glass design. If you love the glass design, if you do not mind an Android, then go and get the S7 at a much cheaper price. Now, that's almost exactly as the iPhone 8. Actually, they almost look the same. So apart from the glass design, there's almost nothing else that the 8 and 8 Plus actually warrants. And of course, they will debut at almost the same price as the 7 and 7 Plus at launch, that is $699 and $799, but it starts from 64 GB. So if 64 GB is less for you, you'll have to go for the 256 version, but that's okay, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's a great time to actually buy the iPhone 7 Plus 128GB. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love, and hit that bell icon to get the notification whenever we publish the next video. Ciao.